Hey guys, welcome to Tech Talks by Gaurav Sharma. Today we're going to talk about cyber insurance. Why do you need it? What it takes to get cyber insurance? And how can you prepare yourself to get the most out of from the cyber insurance providers? It is no news that the amount of ransomware and the data breaches are happening pretty much every other day, right? Every other day we see in the news that so and so company got hacked or there was a data breach. So all the organizations are worried for themselves now and they're trying to get cyber insurance. Cyber insurance works the same way as our home insurance or automobile insurance, right? But the catch is with the amount of attacks and the data breaches and the ransomware attacks that are going on these days, there's a lot more scrutiny from the underwriters when you do apply for cyber insurance. While the cyber insurance people, they're very smart people, while they're trying to protect you from all these attackers, they're also trying to make sure that they're protecting themselves too by making sure that you're doing your due diligence before you get approved for a cyber insurance or any kind of coverage. Now, what does that mean? When when you apply for cyber insurance, the underwriters want to make sure that you have done your due diligence in the form of how are you protecting your users? How are you protecting your endpoints? What's your backup strategy? So the key things that they're looking for is they want to make sure that how you storage, how are you storing your data? How is there like sort of encryption in it or not? Or how are you protecting your users, making sure that you have things like multi-factor authentication and other mechanisms enabled for the user protection. They also want to make sure that you are protecting your endpoints, right? What is your endpoint strategy, right? How are you protecting your endpoints so that they don't get exposed to these attacks? They also want to make sure that you are practicing things like segmentation to ensure that you're not putting your very critical data right next to non-critical data. And so when some attack happens, they come in from via the non-critical route and they steal your critical data as well. So, and things like zero trust too, right? That kind of like leans into the whole practice. So while you are trying to protect yourself and making sure that you have a secure security posture for your organization, you're also preparing yourself for a better cyber insurance coverage as well. And when you have the cyber insurance, then at least you have some visibility or some control to say, yes, I've got my bases covered, but if something still happens, I still have coverage. One key thing is when you also want to make sure that while you have all these measures in place, you also want to make sure that they are integrated together. You're able to monitor and manage from a central point. Because if you got like a couple of control measures, but they're all working in silos, you're actually leaving space for the attackers to utilize that and try to get into your organization or your environment. So you also want to make sure that you are protected in a way that everything is integrated and you're able to control it from a central point. Um, to learn more about how Cisco can help you uh, improve your security posture, prepare you for a better cyber insurance coverage, you got to reach out to your accounts team and they'll hook you up. Thank you.